Friends, the fun is about to start. Here are my first sleds, and next to them, or rather behind, I had a second pair. I don't know how long ago they got detached. I'm about 75 kilometers from the starting point. No, but Alright, let's detach these sleds now, turn around and go after the others. We just need to get some wire. Oh, there's wire over there. That's it, that's all, friends. That's how it is. The adventure begins. Druid Feofan, Drioniliu, and, as always, a carefree attitude toward life. Hello to all my precious buddies. So, we've been on the road for 8 hours on the road. We drove for a while, then rode a snowmobile with Drayunia. Drayuniliu caught up, running alongside me. The route was tough, so I carried him when I could, otherwise he ran. A snowmobile, 2 sleds, and a thaw. It's around 2 degrees now. The 2-stroke air-cooled engine makes it tough for the snowmobile. Druindel. What's the problem? The problem is that we chose an unfamiliar lake, and we've never been there, but it's located among the mountains, and we have to drive through those mountains. But look, we tried from one side. It seems like there's a swamp there, but the mountains are so steep that, well, I don't even know. Around 20 stories high. We tried the other side. This is the third side, plus a fourth if needed. But over there, I checked by satellite, and there's an even bigger hill. Here, too, there's a hill going up. Another problem is that this is the southern shore. Well, this is a swamp, there's a lot of snow, but on the southern shore, there's almost no snow. So we'll have to push through somehow, I don't know how. Northern Karelia. We're going fishing for 2 days. My tent is, what's it called? UP. Tubareg, basically. It's a beast. The sleds got detached on the way. On other lambinas and lakes, I set up traps and tip-ups. Even on the ones I haven't explored yet, we'll be checking those out. There are also 4 nearby lakes, including a small one. Anyway, let's give it a try. I guess I should probably unhook the sled, but as long as there are no problems, I won't unhook it yet. We'll keep going while we can. If it doesn't work, we'll leave the sled behind. Honestly, we should have done that from the start. Let's go! Well, my friends, as I said, look at those mountains. They're smaller, but still. I checked the map. There's a swamp and a floodplain river over there. Look at this lake. It's small and long, shaped like the number 8.
Oh, the number 8, yeah.
So we'll get there soon. I don't know where we'll set up our base.
Of course, I'd rather be on the shore. On the ice, it could flood or something else could happen in 2 days.
We'll figure it out now.
So look at these mountains, just like that. This is the cherished lake. Let's see how the fishing is here. We'll set up all the tip-ups and try different spots.
It was hard to get here, but as you saw, I didn't turn back even once.
Most likely I ended up on some kind of clearing. There were old overgrown markings, which usually mean it's someone's path or a road.
Not a road, but someone's path. That's all. Alright, I'm signing off for now. I'll think about it.
So friends, we'll set up the tent here among the birch trees. My tent is small. It's a UP 2 mini right here, right here, right here now. Okay? Okay? We'll set it up here.
We'll trample it down and pack it with the snowmobile. It'll be great. Here's a perfect dry birch tree. Over there, see? There are fallen branches. You can, by the way, those fallen branches will burn great. That's how it is. You can also peel off some birch bark. See, right away.
I hope it's not illegal yet to peel birch bark from trees. In our harsh reality, who knows? You already get scared about what's allowed and what's not. It's like it was made to order. That's it. We got here just fine. No problems at all. The only problem was that the sled kept coming unhooked. And it feels like there are pines everywhere, but here there are birches.
Most likely people used to live here at some point, somewhere around here.
Because look, over there, there's a raspberry patch. See, over there, all those little shoots, that's a raspberry patch. Raspberries don't just grow in the forest for no reason. That's it. Like Piotr said, a city will be founded here.
Alright, that's it. Let's have a drink, relax, and get to work.
Look, friends, there's a little bastard lying there.
If you knew what he did, you would feel the same confusion as I do. Look, what a big rock. So, just like this, look, I did it.
We have heated floors in the tent here. Let's lay it down here. Oh, it's more or less firm. Good. So, let's lay it here. It'll be fine. Right here, among the birch trees.
Man, you know what's cool about spending the night in a tent? There's a cabin, for example. A cabin is a cabin, but a tent, it's something new every time. What do you think? Maybe we should set up the tent when it's already dark. Right now we need to set up the tip-ups, and then we'll set up the tent, and then we'll check them, right? Time. So what time is it?
It's 5:30 now.
I left at 10. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took me 7.5 hours to get here. Can you imagine? 7.5 hours, 7.5 hours. I'm not saying I was making my way through the bushes. I drove for a while. Some distances, and some distances I covered by snowmobile. Of course, it's less distance by snowmobile, but it's slower.
Alright, we're moving in. Well, actually, we're not moving in.
Let's go fishing, I guess. That's it. Well, my friends, let's get started. Driandilia is already settled in.
First, we have a heated floor which was still wet from the last time it was last used on the first ice. It's probably still wet, unless it dried out. Yeah, that's right. So, Drian, let's get out of here, shall we?
Go away, go away, go on, go.
This heated floor is diamond-shaped to fit the tent's size.
That's right. Go. Don't come here.
Go.
Get out.
Okay, well, basically it's more or less fine.
That's it. This is the tent. UP2 Mini from the company Bereg.
What's wrong with it?
I saw it only about 4 months ago. That should be it. Okay, let's take it out.
Drunya, go away. Go on, get out of here.
Here is our little tent. It's stinky, all covered in mold.
All right. So now there will be some magic. Drunya, go away. Don't walk here. Go. Bunker, go away now. Go. Go. Not sure, but some of you might find this video interesting. Bye. Here's a life hack for you. Don't stretch it yet. First, handle the stove. It's tricky, and so is the piping. Everything here is tricky.
So what are we doing?
Let's take our stove. What's up with the stove? I didn't prepare. Like friends, whatever happens, happens. These are our floors. So, the oven itself. In theory, even right now, I have a Winter Dream sleeping bag from Belarus that doesn't require a stove. No, I'm serious. It really is. Legs. The stove is also from the company. What that one? What's it? What's the company called? What's its name?
Berek.
This is our stove fireplace, friends, so today you'll be enjoying it together with me. By the way, friends, as I'm showing this, so please don't take offense, whether you're a taiga dweller or anything like that. Well, here I am. I've set up the tip-ups. Here on this lake, by the way, I only put out 5. On that lake, I put out a lot, and on the other one, the first one too. Okay, I see. Let's fix the lighting. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, let's fit the pipe. How's the pipe looking? It needs to work for 2 days. No matter how much I use it, I still can't find it. That's it. Looks like we set it up. We're going to chop some firewood. I have a small axe. The handle on my big one broke. Here, these are the logs.
Deadwood. I don't know if it's wet, but we'll see. It's all rotten here. Nothing good. Everything's just lying around. It's wet. I don't even know how we'll get it to burn. It doesn't even split.
Alright, got it.
It's dry. With deadwood, you don't get to choose.
Right now, the main thing is to get the first batch burning. Let everything warm up and dry out.
The tent kind of smells like mold. It's strange. Well, that's how it's stored, my friends, in these conditions.
I hate splitting wood like this. You can see for yourself how it turns out.
Let's take off the hat and have some tea. Alright, let's go. Well, friends, we've fired up the stove. You can see the smoke. This guard dog is keeping watch. Alright, I'm tidying things up here. Well, friends, that's it. Everything's ready. Here's the table, the firewood. This is the firewood. Heavy artillery, and that's more than enough for me for the night. This is how I've settled in. Take a look. I'm about to lie down and get some rest after my night shift. The shift was tough, so I'm feeling pretty worn out. I've parked the snowmobile. I won't even go check the tip-ups tonight. I'll check them in the morning. Goodbye, friends. It's exactly 8 o'clock, and that's the atmosphere here. Oh, you little rascal, huh? We washed you today, you little troublemaker. Oh, you're going to be punished. Alright, friends, that's it. All the windows are open. There's a breeze.
We're relaxing. So, friends, Drundle is eager to go outside.
Let's check today's weather. Oh, what's this? Some kind of fog. Is it raining? I can't tell. Alright, let's figure it out. It's snow. Like wet snow. But snow, not rain. I got it mixed up. Now we're going to go fishing there. Just like that. Oh, a little tent and a chuchandra. Alright, let's get dressed. I'll add some wood to the stove now, and when I pass by, since we'll probably need to dry off. That's how it is.
Well, friends, we've arrived. Not a single tip-up went off.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them here. Maybe I'll strike out on this sled. Well, let's see, friends.
It won't leave me alone and bothers the forest animals too. Do you hear that? Maybe it's holding a moose. Let it. I'm not going.
Well, friends, we're sitting here. The time is 8:50. The fish will start biting as usual around 10, but that's how it usually is. On this lake, I don't know. Well, you understand. Fish behave differently on different lakes. I just had a bite. There was a bite on this little ladder. And now on the balancer. Either it's starting to bite, or it's not clear who's biting. It tapped very gently. The depth is big, about 4 meters. Today I'll be fishing with this kind of rod. My wife brought it from Finland. With this one, this kind. It's a Finn, some kind of Chinese brand. And the reel, my friends, is from the company Nisus, model Maverick. This reel is really awesome. It's perfect for deep waters. But for now, I'm just trying things out, experimenting. I'm picking out the right lure for the fish, so I don't have to keep retying over and over. I use different lures, and I have them on different rods. And I also have a bottom fishing rod with a mormishka. A bottom rod with a mormishka. Well, here in this hole, there are fish, but for some reason they don't want to be active. By the way, I think it could be that my tip-ups, the ones that sometimes don't trigger, the flag just slips, and that's it. I'll definitely need to go and check. It's such an interesting place. Maybe he's sitting there too. Kalki. Yeah, I got up a bit too early. I need to wake up at 9, take my time, and be ready by 10. That would be just right. Well, there was a push here, and a push here, and that's it.
Whoa! Got one? It came off, guys. It accidentally came off. I hooked it. So, most likely I even snagged it.
Dream, can you imagine? There was a bite.
Well, it was awesome. Such a feeling, really. Wow.
What's up with you?
Come on, don't lick me, Drion. I'm not one of those people who kiss their dogs. Got it? Know your place, you're a dog. You guard, you hunt, you eat, you do this, you do that. So don't, just don't. If a fish bites now and you're in the way, you'll get hit in the mouth, Drion.
My head, damn.
Strange, why isn't it biting?
You damn, you're an alien, damn. Yesterday I watched a movie, sitting in a tent about an alien. That's what we have here, an alien, even worse than the alien, damn. It'll sniff you out in no time. Move your nose away. Drunia, go.
By the way, friends, as you can see, Drunia is without a collar today. Today we're going to put a different collar on him.
That's it, step aside. And the other one he has.
Friends, let's try my red jig. I'll show you the fish once I catch it, but there's nothing yet.
Maybe we'll tempt them with the jig. Of course, I'm not used to such subtleties in fishing. When one doesn't bite and the other doesn't either, people say to change the bait. I think that's nonsense. If fish are active, they're there. We drilled a hole and dropped in the line. If the fish is hungry, it'll bite. That's my idea. As for saying that if you use this kind of lure, it won't bite, but if you use that kind, it will, well, I don't know about that.
I'm not saying it's not true, but there's no proof of it. By anyone, at least not to me.
Because you could walk around and look for fish. But I already fished at the 5 holes there and nothing.
We'll stay until noon. If there's no bite, we'll go to another lake where we have our traps set. Not tip-ups, but my own traps, these ones.
The ones made from polyethylene pipe.
If something bites, I'll turn the camera back on so I don't distract you. First catch, friends.
Karandashiska.
The first catch, a huge pike. And look how black it is.
Well, at least we can see it. So, where's our...
At least we can see an active pike. Of course, I want big perch. I don't need pike. Actually, I need big pike too. Basically, I need everything. These are my little tadpoles.
The pike isn't planning to leave the hole.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
Alright, as soon as I cast, bam, right away. So will we get some perch? We caught the pike, let it go, and it swam away.
Then right away it got more fun, and the weather didn't matter when there was a bite.
Alright. The pike isn't as big as my hand, but at least I caught one.
I set the drag so if a pike bites, I won't lose the lure and can fight it as with a spinning rod. That's why I like this reel.
GoPro, stop recording.
So, guys, the first perch on the balancer, it's 9.05. It'll do for bait. I decided to go check the tip-ups.
And also to check out the holes from yesterday.
Friends, as I said, our line is out.
Well, I mean, it's been reeled out. It's unclear. There's nothing here.
I see. They probably dragged in something small.
If we catch some live bait, we'll need to move this one. See, it wasn't for nothing that I set it up here.
It didn't work. And why it didn't work, I don't know.
The flag clicked, it slipped through. Let's leave it. It was likely a small pike. Friends, well, it's 10. Now it's already 10:25. I just caught this one. 3, actually. Oh, I caught 5 fish. Small ones at first. And here they are.
These perch are biting now. Look. Little perches like these.
I probably missed it all again while running around.
And it's very convenient to pull them out.
With this reel and fishing rod. In short, it turned out good and balanced. Let's see what kind of bites we get. Maybe there will be more. Nice perch. Friends, this is how I reel it in. Look, oh, a smaller bait fish. We need bait fish too. It was honestly pretty boring. The fish didn't bite until 10, and I only got 1 bite. Fine.
Let's keep watching.
I sat by the holes for a while. Only small bait-sized fish were there, and even they rarely bit. I arrived,
Caught a perch immediately, then another. I thought things were going well. Got the camera, and as usual, nothing after that. Well, she's drilling, so it must be somewhere around here. Used some live bait and caught it off the bottom.
Maybe it's a pike this time.
Maybe starting over again, friends. Live bait. That's a good perch. Nice. Alright, let's lower it to the bottom again. The fish is gone. I'll drill nearby and try again. Guys, something's biting. Of course, we need some bait fish too.
Let's see.
I think the small fish are keeping the big ones from biting. Oh, the reel is working, but it's another small one. It got away. It was probably huge. In quotation marks.
pike came up.
All right, let's try another hole where the big ones bit.
Well, not big ones, but bigger ones.
Oh, it broke off, it broke off, it broke off.
We've reached another lake, and its psychology is totally different.
And different fishing options. Look, here we have.
I checked 3 tip-ups over there, nothing. Here, it's just dangling like this.
We've got something there, guys. We've got a pike.
It's hooked well.
Nice pike. Oh, got it, guys. So, guys, oh, wait, there's something else there, too. It's dangling. But it's not very strong. Wow, it's a good one. A good one, guys. Also not very big, but it's there. That's our second pike.
Jordan, we've got our second pike. You caught it, right? Do you like it?
Well, my friends, we've got another bite. Joanna, let's take a look, okay? Damn, it slipped off. Oh no, no, it's not big. Easy, 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 easy.
That's good, same size, friends. It got tangled.
What's up with you? Did the pike smack you right under the jaw, huh?
Yeah. Since it's frozen, it must not have moved. Probably knocked out.
Yeah, we'll replace it now.
Guys, here's another one from yesterday, the very first one we set up. It's been triggered. Given how it's frozen in the ice, the pike likely let go. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing there. It knocked it off and let go. Probably a small one. Oh, and it even stole the bait. So, the sun is trying to break through somewhere. It's trying, but the weather is still really unpredictable.
GoPro, stop recording.
Friends, let's give it a try.
Here's a rod with a reel like this. The rod is Chinese and the reel is from Nasus, a domestic manufacturer.
It's called Maverick.
It's shallow, so...
The fish are about to start biting, guys.
If nothing bites today, that's another matter. The weather seems fine, the season. It should, so to speak, favor good fishing, but as you can see, that's not always the case. But here at least, I used to catch even the small ones pretty well. And today nothing. Now it's almost lunchtime. We'll feed Drenu. Oh, lunchtime, and suddenly the perch got active. Drenu, did you see that? My hands are frozen, guys, so sorry. This is a bait fish. They leave the shallow water. Our friends returned to the lake. Our flag is up. Let's check it out. The weather's cleared up. We'll drill some holes and give it a try. Maybe the perch will start moving. Look at that sunshine. That's how it is for now. Over there, it's really not good. Only caught one fish.
The biting was even better here.
Let's go check. Well then, let's go.
We got a bite here, but haven't reeled it in. And over there, our flag is up. For a fisherman, it's always such a joyful event when the flag is up.
Beautiful.
We're exhausted. Ryunya, thoughts? No. Dropped it. She also stole it.
Some small pike is going wild here, my friends.
GoPro, stop recording. Well, friends, we've returned to our cabin. Now I'll prepare a bit more firewood. Not sure if there will be a campfire or not. It's not exactly tiredness, but, you know, kind of a gloominess. Basically, I don't feel like doing anything. That's the mood.
I'm sure you felt like that before.
So, what did I catch? 3 pikes about this size. Well, not big ones. And 2 little perches.
They were like this, about this size.
Now I'll go and set the tip up right here with the last live bait, and that's it. Somehow it feels kind of sad. That's it, friends. I've set the tip up, just like that. Across from the camp, I chopped firewood, enough for tonight. Also, I have this type of sleeping bag.
From the company Vita, and I can actually
not heat at all in this kind of weather. That's what the interior looks like in there. You see the stove is burning. Well, that's how we survive. The only thing is, you know, friends, all of this seems cool, great, and justified when the fish are biting. Maybe, for example, if I had caught something today, you know how it can bite, right? In 10 or 20 minutes, you can catch enough fish for the whole trip. Today, just 2 decent perch like that. Well, decent ones. About 150 to 200 grams. So that's how things are. Now I'll quietly do something and probably get a few things ready for tomorrow. For some reason, I absolutely don't feel like making a fire. I don't know why. I just don't want to, that's all. I'm just saying how it is. I gathered some leaves. Let the stove burn out now so we can get rid of the soot. The firewood, we'll take some of it. Yesterday was nice, and the stars appeared. I thought it was freezing.
And today, look at that. It's almost raining. I'll keep tossing it, and that's it. That's it. I don't think I'll need the axe. It's more about gathering now. A gathering mood? Somehow I just want to go home to my family dam. When there's no action, you start overthinking all sorts of life questions, this and that. And right away, you start winding yourself up. Home, back and forth. Alright? Let's do it.
Well, I made a little fire. Got it going. Maybe it'll help me. It's a bit sad. There's lots of birch around. We'll add some now, and everything will be fine.
GoPro, stop recording. Oh, that's a nice still life. Well, friends, let's relax. Let's do it then.
Let me share with you what happened today then. Maybe I've already said it a few times, but still, we need this.
Still for us.
I can't remember if I said it.
Fishing, in short, isn't great, but the weather is getting better now. I don't know what tomorrow will bring.
The forecast says it'll be -6 tomorrow, but it doesn't feel frosty at all.
It's either rain or snow, or something else like that. You saw what it was like this morning.
Basically, we're taking it easy. We're surviving as best we can, as they say.
Oh, I lit a fire. It really helps. Well, it got a bit easier. I mean, it's not as sad anymore.
It's far from the birch trees. Nothing to worry about. They'll just get a bit sooty. There's a hunchback dog here.
Where are you? Here, sit down. Sit down. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Who were you barking at today? Mice again? Are you the terror of mice? Look at the fire. There it is.
But it's actually a bit too warm, friends, near the fire.
What? Who's there?
So, friends, this is how you get to know lakes, get to know places, get to know the area, explore, not investigate, what's the word? Not investigate, but explore. Yes, this was a reconnaissance mission.
But we didn't return empty-handed. 3 pikes and 2 perches.
There you go, so I hope we'll catch some more during the night. We've set enough fishing lines. On that side of the lake, I even removed them. Nothing's biting. Here, there's barely any action, too. But I dare say it's like that everywhere right now. Because I was at 2 lakes there, today I fished at 3 lakes, and at all 3 lakes there was no bite. That's just how it is.
Anyway, friends, it's a good experience, it's practice, it's like honing your skills, so to speak, and so on.
The only thing is, it's a shame I bent the sled when I was backing up. I forgot. Bent it like this, but it's okay. When I get home, my dad will help me straighten it out. The snowmobile's suspension is clogged, but it's fine. The sled itself is okay.
I've already prepared the tarp for tomorrow, to cover things up. This box here is kind of my organizational box. Here I keep things that I need quick access to. And tomorrow it'll be closed, so I'll move it aside and put our tip-ups and traps here.
That's how we relax. Alright, see you in the evening.